Lady yields back, and it's my honor to recognize the chair of the full committee, Chair Rodgers, for 5 minutes for an opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This morning, the subcommittee continues our work to improve people's lives by making energy more affordable and strengthening American energy security. In order to achieve this, it is critical that the U.S. maintain a strong energy mix. That is how we win the future, with clean, reliable, and affordable energy to power our way of life, keep the lights on, build stronger communities, keep our economy going, and it's a key part of that energy mix is nuclear. American leadership in nuclear energy and nuclear technology is critical to our economic and national security, which is why one of the most urgent security needs America faces right now is our dangerous reliance on Russia's supply of nuclear fuels for our nuclear fleet. This threat is intensified as a result of the war in Ukraine. American nuclear fuel infrastructure has been stunted by policies that Russia has exploited by flooding the U.S. market with its cheaper fuel, which today accounts for more than 20% of nuclear fuels for American reactors. Last year alone, our industry paid over $850 million to Russia's state-owned nuclear corporation, Rosatom, and its fuel subsidiaries. How do you say that word? Thank you. That number could even be higher this year. And these resources are no doubt going towards funding Putin's war efforts in Ukraine. $850 million. Further, we've seen how Putin has weaponized Europe's reliance on Russian natural gas. There's no reason to believe that they wouldn't do the same with our nuclear fuel supply if they saw an opportunity. Rosatom has also supported China's nuclear energy ambitions. The risk of continuing this dependence on Russia for our nuclear fuels are simply too great. That's why I'm leading on H.R. 1042, the Prohibiting Russian Uranium Imports Act, along with Mr. Latta, which bans fuel imports from Russia and sends a strong signal to the market that will help restore American nuclear leadership and fuel infrastructure. We're also discussing several other important bills today, including H.R. 3277, the Energy Emergency Leadership Act, which Mr. Wahlberg and Ms. Blunt-Rochester are leading to continue the committee's bipartisan focus on protecting our critical energy infrastructure. This bill, which passed the House last Congress, assures that DOE's important cybersecurity and emergency functions are led by a Senate-confirmed Assistant Secretary. We'll also be considering H.R. 1640, the Save Our Gas Stoves Act, which is led by Representative Lesko. This will prevent Department of Energy from banning gas stoves. This ban is just the latest attempt by the Biden administration to use the federal government's power to dictate every aspect of our lives, from what kind of a car we drive, how we wash our clothes, how we heat our homes and businesses, to now how Americans are allowed to cook food for our families by trying to ban gas stoves. Ultimately, these bans will only force higher costs on hardworking families and disproportionately harm the most vulnerable communities. I look forward to discussing these solutions in greater detail. I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back, and I'll now go to the ranking member, Mr. Pallone, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.